welcome back. We are about to begin the 2012 draft. I'm picking pretty late in the first round. I assume the last part of it. I assume pick 32. I mean, I won the Super Bowl. So that would make sense. Alright, so what I set up in Madden Amp, I've had trouble using Madden Amp, as in this thing wouldn't actually save my drafts, but I did use it as my scouting surrogate, because in Madden, the game, your only scouting is actually this really somewhat useless rookie workouts, where you can only work out 8 players and hardly canvas the width and breadth of the draft. But Madden Amp gives you some insight into it. I've tried to use Madden Amp to actually run the draft, but it hasn't worked for me, unfortunately. But I can still use it to organize my draft board and work on scouting and stuff like that. So we'll see how this goes. Love seeing that some guys are evaluated as run blocking as A-, you know, who's better or worse at some things. I don't know exactly what that correlates to, and the Madden Amp says, I mean, you get basically 1,000 hours to allocate to scouting players, and the more hours you can spend basically between 0 and 10 on any one individual player. The more hours you spend on a player, the more accurate your assessment of their skills are. And these centers are all really smart. So, like, who had a great bench and has a great run block? Yeah, this guy, like D. Freeberg, he seems pretty promising. That's stupid. I mean, this guy would never have a shuttle like that. There's a lot of things in Madden that are kind of ridiculous like that. Anyway, I'm looking forward to running the draft this way. So let's see how we do.
Houston is now on the clock.
All right. I got to see how many draft picks I even have. As far as I know, the only way to actually do that is to go to the trade interface and look at your draft picks. So I got 2 first-round picks. Wow. Traded Roy Williams to the Bears for a first-round pick, and their defense was great, and Roy Williams made me lose that game. But not worth a first-round pick for a 30-year-old safety. All right, I got a Texans second-rounder and a Falcons second-rounder. I got a lot of good draft picks. The Texans third. So these were probably my like Flozell Adams, Mark Colombo, Andre Garode draft trades. All right, these are actually like really high-quality picks. Wow, what am I going to do with the 8th pick overall? I forgot I had a pick so high, to be honest. 8th pick overall. Will a top 5 player fall to me? Of these top 5 players, I would only want the quarterback.
Minnesota is now on the clock.
Not that the wide receivers are bad. I'm just loaded at these positions. Left end, wide receiver. I don't need more defensive ends in the top of the draft.
Atlanta is now on the clock.
Look how slow this left outside linebacker is. That's not good. What makes a tight end a top? Can I see what's on the draft board? I said I only wanted that quarterback, and the quarterback's gone.
Now on the clock.
That's right. I don't accept draft day trades. But that one was not as scammy as they usually are. All right. 1, 2, 3,
Now on the
4,
clock.
5.
Seattle Seahawks.
D. Jackson. Let's go look him up. Sean Jackson. Good tackling. As linebackers go, probably good hands. I mean, those are... I never know how to interpret like shuttle in the context of Madden. I would love actually to... I'm sure there's a way to take all their attributes and take all their 40s and stuff like that. Figure it out. How it is that Madden arrives at it. In fact, let me do this. And then there's Madden also essentially, I know, uses randomization to make gameplay kind of change it up. We'll call this combine stats. And we might look at that later and see if I can reverse engineer how these players did that. All right, where are we? Round 1, pick 5.
Washington, now on the clock.
So who is drafted? I wish you would tell me like who has left.
Now on the clock, the Arizona Cardinals.
He's pretty strong. He's not that fast, but he's probably not that slow either. That shuttle time is stupid low. I mean, it's just ridiculous. He's probably got a lot of shiftiness.
Arizona is now on the clock.
And they're going quick. I probably would take this halfback. I would even trade with him to get the halfback. What would I trade? I would trade a first-round pick with the Cardinals. Let's see here. Let's go to trade. Oops. Let's just see how expensive it is to just move up one spot. They're not a fan of that. What if I were to give you that? What if I made it really rich? Move up one spot to get that guy. Now they're interested. All right, let me think. So, I mean, the thing is that Julius Jones is going to be 31. He's a really good player. But I also have a good linebacker here. And my team says he's a first-round pick. Let's just take a look at our alls. Let's see if anything's happened while I was away. Done. Back. I guess I won't make that trade. I like these linebackers. At least I like this linebacker pretty well. Enough for the draft pick that I have. That guy's so slow.
Now on the clock, the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, well, I'm going to take this halfback. He's 24 already? That's really old, right? Now, that's a major knock on a halfback. Let me do some research. M. Coyle Runs a 4.7 40. He's 220 pounds. But yeah. I'd also say, like, my right tackle position is far from settled. I had a lot of guys there. So let's look at these two right tackles. This guy's strong. He has a better shuttle. He has an equitable 40 to this dude. So let's go take a look at the right tackles. All right. What is our grade? How are they ranked? Our grade still doesn't put any of the right tackles as being worthy of top first round. Now, I really admire the fact that this guy has an A and an A minus, because obviously drafting guys with the A minus score is actually kind of hard. It's not super common, and it's only as good as it seems to get, too. Anyway, we'll wait for the right tackles. So I'm on the draft board, right? So I want to look at the left outside linebackers and get what is the deal over here. And that guy, they say, is the top 10. My team's telling me no. M. Coyle, and then what is Deshaun Jackson? Well, this guy evaluates to be pretty good. But I think, is it enough to compete with my second halfback, who actually does see the field reliably? So we evaluated Bobby Brooks as our best halfback in the draft. He's probably drafted. Yeah. So halfback. What? Well, do I have secret knowledge derived from Prometheus himself? Maybe. Well, this is what you get for scouting, right? Let me see. I'm going by what my team says is the draft board. And I definitely put some money or put some investment researching my halfbacks. Bob Brooks, where are you? I thought this was shorting by shuttle. Okay, here we go. So he has the best 40. He's kind of towards the top in the shuttle cone. So the shuttle is really good right to left. Literally, like how quick you can change your direction 180 degrees. The cone is more like a 45 or change 30, change 60, change 90 degrees, and you run further in the cone. So it's more of the cone's more informative for like safeties and wide receivers. Still a pretty good one. And in the bench press, literally physical strength. You can get hit, for example, in the backfield, but still drive the defender backwards. And Bobby Brooks is really strong. The vertical is probably literally the jump. In real life, vertical is also sort of a measure of strength. But in this video game, they actually have a jump characteristic. It's got good power hands. All right, I'm going to draft Bobby Brooks. My fans, nobody cheered. Nobody cheered. All right, I'm going to put it in fast mode. No, I'm not going to accept that. I mean, it's like too good. I would be benefiting too much if I accepted that trade.
Dallas is now on the clock.
All right. Now let's look at the right tackles that are available. All right. We're talking about like Ryan Lindsay. What's his bench? 39. My block A minus. Ryan Lindsay, are you available? He is. You know, I got the first pick of the second round, and I got the last pick of the first round. That's kind of funny, isn't it? Let's see what all is available. I could use a young right guard. Let me see what I think about Jay Clemens. Because this is Leonard Davis' spot, and he's not going to last forever, is my thought. He's pretty old. What is his name again? Clemens. Rhymes with lemons. Our grade has him as a second rounder. He, it's funny that the video game labels him as a first rounder. This one says he's kind of more like a second rounder. I wish they would also say, I wish the initial projection was more accurate than, I mean, I can understand why the initial projection is distributed the way it is. I wish there was another column that would tell you what Madden engine says it is. It says Jamal Clemens is. But anyway, I like his run block A minus. Let's look at his bench. 36 is pretty strong. I think the Wonderlic kind of suggests how fast you'll gain awareness. He's not terribly fast, nor slow as right guards go. Anyway, I could definitely use a right guard to start slotting in behind Leonard Davis. And having a guy with a lot of strength, a good draft pick, is definitely a good choice.
Dallas is now on the clock.
Okay. So would it be quite a reach to go down and get this right tackle? Kind of seems like it. Reggie Miller. It's hard to say. You win the Super Bowl, how many knees do you have? I'm so smug. Alright, let me look at my breakdowns. I drafted a halfback. I drafted a guard. I would like a right tackle. Can I get one without? I mean, yeah, it's a reach to pick down, to draft down lower than a guy necessarily should be. Although I've already done that according to the game when I drafted Bobby Brooks at number 8 overall. Probably shocked a bunch of fans, everyone with their like Moore's Guide to the Draft. But if I draft later, it simply won't be as good. Let me look at what draft picks I have again. I have like, don't I also have the third? What am I doing? Draft picks. I still got this 30-second. Okay, I got the Texans, and then I got the third, and then I got the 30-second. So, all right, with this first one, we can
Dallas
focus
is
on
now on the clock.
a little bit more on best player available. All right, let's look. We got 3 defensive tackles that are highly available, highly evaluated. Am I short at tight end? I think I am. Maybe this is the time to take a tight end that's pretty good.
Dallas is now on the clock.
So, okay, that's worth evaluating. 2 left outside linebackers, the defensive tackles, and a tight end, all worth inspecting. All right, what is our grade? Is Kwame Dexter still available? All right, Kwame Dexter Jackson. There it is. Let's see what we got. We got Miller, Beck, Jackson. All right, Jamal Jackson. Lots of strength. And mediocre tackling. And I think he'd be a fine player to take here. I think this guy's available. They're not fans of him. The doctor apparently he says it's an issue. I think I'm actually pretty good at defensive tackle. I mean, there's room for 3 or 4 of them. I mean, there's definitely room for 4 of them. But I usually just have 3. My top 2 are very good, young, capable players. So who are we looking at here? Miller, Beck, Jackson, Janet Jackson, Beck, Reggie Miller. All right, Jackson, Jamal Jackson. They like him. My team likes him. He has a good bench. Yeah, everything is pretty good on him. Beck. My team does not like him. His tackling is pretty similar. I don't know what to do with this. Let's look at the tight ends. Does this tight end have pretty good hands? Because that's pretty key. This second tight end is just as likely to eventually slot into Anthony Fasano's spot as he is into Jason Witten's. So this is Jason Marsh. He's huge, 6'7", whatever. I think I might have selected. Yeah, I highlighted Jason Marsh. He was a guy I wanted to be like, check him out. So, I mean, he has as high a blocking as you get at tight end, and his receiving is pretty moderate. I just love his height. That maybe comes into effect occasionally. This thing only evaluates him as a 4th rounder-ish. But I can believe the Madden economy. When Madden says he's around a 4th, this is around where he should be drafted, Madden's gonna actually draft as, like, the other teams will draft the guy in that area. Didn't I draft him? Yeah.
Now on the clock, the Dallas Cowboys.
All right. Now I can draft this guy and not feel too guilty. I think it was Welsh, right? Let me just double check my evaluation. $42 bench? I don't think I've ever seen it that high. I don't know, for some reason I thought it stopped at 40. Well, I gotta draft him now. But they call him initially some group, they said, well, okay. He went from being a top 10. Whatever. None of that makes sense. I'm gonna draft you Welch. Klein. So, I mean, like, maybe I should accept it because maybe these teams would be better if they had more draft picks. Did you ever think about that, Nick? No, I didn't. I've actually drafted for every position that I need. I'm going to accept one. I'm going to accept you, Chiefs. This way I won't have as many contracts to give away. Oh, did I decline it? Okay, I'm going to keep declining it.
Now
I
on the
have
clock,
yet
the Dallas Cowboys.
to accept a draft day trade. And I shan't now. Okay. So I have like only 6 spots on my roster for players to fit into. I actually have a pretty heavy spot of cornerbacks.
Dallas is now on the clock.
£260 and you're at a 4.7, a 4.3 40. In real life, this guy would be like the stuff of nightmares. Alright. He only did 16 bench presses. Middle linebacker is a place I haven't drafted players to in forever. So we're talking about Jake Smith. They evaluate him as a mid-second rounder. But he has as good a tackling. No, not as good, but pretty good tackling. Maybe not even that good. Alright, so let me see here. I'm talking about Smith, right? Jake Smith. And you're saying like Billy Parkman and Dustin Ward are better. Go draft with them. How come these guys with the better tackling are actually rated lower? I don't know. Am I supposed to trust my board, right? Alright. Let's see what's up. You got all these guys up here, right? K. Tucker and Ward. No, we don't have Parkman. No, wait. Who's Tucker? Nah, none of these guys. Alright, so maybe Jake Smith is actually hands down the best Mike that's still on the draft board. Yeah, I'll draft this guy.
Dallas is now on the clock.
I'm running out of clear, and I don't know where to start taking players, and also, like, I don't want to end up with, like, more than, if I have more than 55 players, I have to start cutting some. I wonder who the best fullback is. Maybe the best center. I think my
Dallas is now on
nothing
the clock.
great about my backup center. Is that true? Yeah. I must have got this guy in a trade. I would totally dump him in a heartbeat. Alright, so let's look at centers. Our grades. All right, so I think Steele was the guy that they were suggesting.
Dallas is now on the clock.
Steele. Steele looks huge. So I mean, he comes in with B+ run blocking. Smart enough. Not that great of a bench. But he's actually the fastest, or tied for the fastest center. Anyway, yeah, I'll totally take this center.
Dallas is now on the clock.
Alright.
Dallas
What's
is now
left on the
clock.
draft? I wish I could see like who's next. Who could I okay, so what should I do? I should look for guys that are fast as hell. Who's the fastest guy still on the team? What? There's a halfback that has a 4.25 40? That's fun. Let me go see if I can draft a guy in the 4th round. Yeah, I got a top of the 4th. Wait, I got... Alright. That's ridiculous.
Now on the clock, the Dallas Cowboys.
He's 6'4"? Of course I'm drafting him.
Now on the clock, the Dallas Cowboys. Now on the clock, the Dallas Cowboys.
Drafted that guy because, I mean, height technically doesn't matter in Madden, but when you're 6'4", you actually end up in the passing range. Like, your body just, like, accidentally blocks passes. Well, I only got 5 wide receivers, and this guy ran a 4.26. What? Well, I got a lot of corners now. When they say you never got too many corners, it's actually not true. Dana Coke. Why is he 24? Bobby Ball. Looking for my new Aaron Rodgers, maybe. This thing says Bobby Ball is awesome. Accuracy and power. He's not the smartest guy, so his awareness will probably be pretty slow to grow. But he's also 22, and I can develop him for a longer period of time because of that. Bobby Ball, I will draft you.
Dallas is now on the clock.
Alright, this guy's still the fastest player on the draft board, so we shall take him. Alright, let's see what our salary cap situation is like. Alright, first off, team salary. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Well, I might have to clear my penalties because I hate abandoning my draft class. Is that unethical? Oh my god, look at all these draft picks. I have 10. I can't even keep all of them because I have too many players on my roster. Alright, next episode we're going to figure out how I'll assign these players, and maybe I'll just clear out my penalty. The thing is, I don't even have like enough space on my roster. I should have traded up because at this point I literally only have 6 roster spots for players. Let's see if I can even sign this guy. Okay, I can sign this guy. Yeah, I mean he's almost like a I wonder what his catching is. He's a lot like Julius Jones. So that's a good draft pick. He's good catching. He's better catching than Julius Jones. I won't make him the starter yet. Maybe. I'll make him and Julius Jones fight it out. I love Julius. He's been too good. Alright, sign the right guard. What? Did I really pay right guards that much money? Let me see if I can expect here. Let's see here. He expects like 7 million. Wait. Alright, finally saw it move. Can I afford that? Alright. I am going to at least clear my cap penalties, I think. Yes. Let me go through and affect my team's prestige. Didn't hurt that much. But let's do that for everybody. At least everyone that has a problem. They don't have a problem. But do only the players have to honor the cap penalties?
notice it's not changing my salary. Oh, I wanted to see what, was going on with these other teams. All right. Honest, well, that agility is really good. So all this stuff, I would be like, well, that's pretty similar. I mean, he comes in with a better awareness than I'm used to for a young guard, but that agility does make him stand out. So maybe he could be a good puller, because like Leonard Davis right now, great strength, great at the line of scrimmage. This guy's already an 82. But Leonard Davis gets like stuck behind people when he pulls because he's not agile enough. I might have to do some more salary cap black magic. I don't know what it'll take. Don't really think I should be spending $3 million on my second tight end. This guy, because it was at 80 already, run blocking, I mean, it's okay, I guess, for a tight end. I wish that had come in better. But his catching is actually way better than I expected. Well, whatever cap room I previously had, I think is pretty much gone. I have way too many top 100 draft picks. How come year one gets more expensive when I offered him more years? It's getting pricey. This guy has massive strength though right off the bat. That's nice. Alright, do I have cap space at all? I might have to cheat this. We're gonna have an uncap year, y'all. Or maybe raise the cap manually because I'm a bum. After all this time. I think previously I took it down from 67 million to 55, and now we're back to 67. All right, I only really have room for 2 more players on my roster before I start cutting players. Literally the players. Oh man, there's a lot of players I actually kind of wish I would keep. Fudge. Let me go back to team management. Look at my overalls. All right, you. Please. I guess I have this guy on my roster for now. Let me see all my defensive tackles. I got 3. This guy's like leagues below these guys. Right, who all have I signed? All those guys. I have a hunch I'm going to regret not signing this dude. According to what my scouts and bullshit say. What? Throwing power 84, throwing accuracy 85, awareness 59, accelerate. What? They were like, this guy's got a cannon for an arm. Did I misread that? Bobby Ball. A+ accuracy, or A-. Maybe this draft board isn't so good. Maybe I didn't evaluate the quarterbacks at all. And that's what I just learned. How many hours did I spend on this guy? 3? So for 3 hours, I didn't get his accuracy or his power correct. I might cut this guy right away. I don't know. He's not really even fit to back up Aaron Rodgers. My version of Aaron Rodgers that exists in this reality. Alright, so let's sign the players at the top. That's for sure. Pretty good tackle and a really good awareness for a guy in his age group. Acceleration might actually come up to 80 over time. So I think this guy is a fine place to like start. I mean, he's a fine development middle linebacker, or even a great developing middle linebacker. What just happened? Let's go with 5 years. Max salary bonus. And bring this back down. Mississippi State, huh? Give you 2 more tacos. Alright. Well, I basically drafted this guy to be my backup center. My prior backup center was a 72. And this guy's a 77, so that is already a step up. And he probably will get better. Drafted this guy because he's fast. Drafted these guys because they're fast. This guy, I'm going to cut him right away. I don't want to keep that bum. Jeez. I should have given him all salary bonus. Alright, this guy. Just stupid speed. Right? Let's draft him. Let's sign him. But where did I draft him? The guy thinks he's worth $2 million already. He was the 96th and 97th draft pick. Alright, I got 54. He's really agile. Does he run? No, he's slower than both of those guys. He's just really, really agile. This guy's proud to be a Cowboy. That guy. But you know, I always want to see what a super fast wide receiver can do. Cowboys got an F overall? Yeah, super speed, kick blocking, that kind of stuff. Like it. Wait, no, this guy's a wide receiver, so he's maybe I'll find a role. This guy, we'll find a role, maybe. I know that speed's not everything, but all my wide receivers do have a tremendous amount of speed. And obviously, my roster spots are kind of competitive. I got to figure out how much money I have. I have $1 million. Holy shit. This guy probably won't ever actually do much. Pretty low catching. I don't know. I mean, he has really a lot of agility. But you know I want to see what the halfback can do. Can I sign this guy? Holy shit. I don't know if I have enough money. 7 years. Okay. But didn't this guy run like a 4.340? What did I give him for a bonus? $2 million? This guy ain't got nothing. Oh my gosh. Why would I? Well, that's funny. So that draft board certainly wasn't like a cheat sheet. That one that I had, it definitely was wrong about like, this halfback is so fast, it's fucking ridiculous. No. This guy can't supplant Darren Sproles. He certainly doesn't supplant Pete Brooks. Ridiculous. Alright, this guy's getting released, like, probably right now. Let me see how much space I have. I can't even sign another guy if I wanted to anyway. Come here, halfback. All right. Tavares Nelson, I liked. I actually did have fun running at him, but it's clear that Bobby Brooks is the backup of the future. Unfortunately, I can't even get a new player yet. But hey, this guy won a Super Bowl. Oh, Julius Jones, man. His speed is already 88. It just dropped. 91 to 88. Wow, I drafted D. Brooks at the right time. Oh, wow. And even with Julius Jones' losing speed, he's still faster than T. Nelson, who I have to release. Sorry, guy. You were great for me. Had a lot of fun. And now I can sign my last cornerback. Last cornerback. I think. Can I sign? $2.4 million in cap room. And I did have to clear my cap. Huh. Yeah, this guy. I'm probably going to have like 8 cornerbacks. Alright, that'll do. Great speed, great acceleration. You know, that catching similar to Julius Jones. What's his agility? Man, so people didn't like my draft. It's actually, I mean, Julius Jones just took he just slowed down, and I, right at the right time, drafted a new running back. Possibly my next right guard. Really good hands, tight end. Really powerful right tackle. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this guy's ceiling is. I got my backup center. Anyway, this is expensive. Basically ran out of money. Man, that was a big draft. So I got to be conscious, though, man. When I draft this many players, they got a lot of salary. They get expensive really quick. And then I ended up even cutting 2 of them. Bobby Ball. Oh my god, why did I draft that guy? I thought he would have like a 90s. My guy's like watching YouTube videos. Just got Bobby Ball. Alright, I didn't get rid of this guy just because he has blazing speed and I might find a role for that. Maybe. Alright, that was really good. Anyway, let's go ahead and save. We'll wrap up the draft. Let's wrap up free agent signings. We'll take it to the front of training camp. No, we'll take it to this free agent period. Curious what all is out there. Phillip Rivers got cut. Salary cap issues, huh? He'll get a contract pretty quick, I think, if anyone has room. He's pretty young for a guy that's out on the street, but he's pretty slow. You know how much I love speed at free safety. You suck up to light. And if I remember to do this, I'm going to remove the underachiever label from Mario Williams. Maybe I'll do that right now. So let's go menu and save. And then I'll look up Mario and remove that from him. And maybe he'll get a contract after that. Alright, so the trick to doing that is go ahead and close that like it never happened. File open. No, do not save. Save. Looking for that, yes. Alright. Tools. Not right. Tackle. Where's Mario Edwards? Come on. I'm like confused about that. Mario Williams. I don't know why I was looking at Mario Edwards. There he is. Okay, so the main thing I want to do with him is remove this label. Let's put it on none. And to ensure he doesn't get it again, I shall make him a draft pick of round 2. Out of curiosity, so we'll go file save. Alright, and then when we play this game tomorrow, we'll see if he gets the contract. He's been sitting on the market for a while, I've noticed. He's plenty of talent. Oh, he has good agility, acceleration. What's the speed? Speed 82. So I'd evaluate him to be potentially good, but at 27, I guess he'd want it better than that. Anyway, we'll contemplate that next time. Later.